Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game.
He'll try from distance! Cannavaro. Serginho to Totti. No way through. Jimenez played out to the left flank. Rafael Leao with the cross. Tries one from range. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's had it nicked away. Cafu. De Bruyne does well to get it back. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Çalhanoğlu. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great vision. Threads one in. Çalhanoğlu. He's shifting through the gears here. This looks promising. Takes a shot! Played up towards the front line. Davids. Jimenez, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Rafael Leao, so it is still 0-0. And it's De Bruyne. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's well positioned here. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Davids. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafael Leao! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cross to the back post. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Estupiñán approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. And here's Rafael Leao. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Rabiot. It's Rabiot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Cannavaro. De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception. Jimenez has a look and plays it forward. De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. De Bruyne. De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Jimenez. Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. They've got a throw in. Çalhanoğlu. That is ended up in no man's land. Estupiñán.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5. Lascia il campo per il numero 3.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Just eases him off the ball. Davids aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Rafael Leao! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, that has not gone well. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Van Basten is onto this. Out towards the flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Rafael Leao is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Quickly taken. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Firenze are not doing enough to get themselves back in the change.
Jimenez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shot a goal! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
And the pass is intercepted. And this is Van Basten. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. That pass has been well intercepted. Cafu. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Firenze really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. AC Milan could counter here. That is a brilliant interception. That's it. There will be time for no more. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Serginho. Van Basten. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Van Basten. Rafael Leao. Davids. Zielinski. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Costa Curta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries to play it through. Pressure coming in from all directions. Rafael Leao. That has been cut short. Both sides exercising caution for now. That'll be a throw. And he's had it nicked away. Rafael Leao is herring after that one. He's had it taken off him. Well read, nice interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rafael Leao gets into a good position. And it's Serginho. Now it's Totti. And this is Van Basten. De Bruyne going forward. Davids.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Roma have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? And that's going right the way across. And that is a little undercooked. Kalulu kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Van Basten. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has found the way through. So much. There's the shot! That has ended up in no man's land. He's going for goal! Boy, he struck that clean. Davids. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zielinski. Couldn't squeeze it through. Great vision. So, what can they make of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cannavaro. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that was nowhere near his best. Cannavaro. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Bruyne. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Zielinski spots it and intercepts. That's been cut out, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. We're on the move again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Van Basten. He's had a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Thuram. Just a keeper in his way. Oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal. They've done it. Finally, they've broken through. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Totti. It's Van Basten!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
And the pass is intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. Rafael Leao has it out wide and in space. That's a decent clearance. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a little off target. That was good alertness.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Costa Curta makes the interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cannavaro, pass somewhat off target. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Serginho. Now it's Totti. Zielinski does well to get it back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. Davids. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to Davids! Oh, it's a beauty! is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Caught offside that time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Defending was strong and firm. Looking for the run. And it's made its way to him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Barella.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
This might spell danger, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. And they've got a throw.
Firenze are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Vlahovic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Barella. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Zielinski. Martinez.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
Added
di
time going
recupero.
up here, it's 3 minutes. Vlahovic is onto this. And that pass just didn't quite work. Zielinski. And that could set him on his way. Oh, great chance! Oh, it goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foe. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. paths are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Serginho making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it... Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises...
Batistuta! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Roma would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Now it's Vlahovic. That pass has been well intercepted. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And it's Davids. Tries to pass it through. Dybala. Cannavaro. Delivers with whip. That's going wide left. Rafael Leao has it in, and he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's found a way through. Stood up well to him there. Davids. Zielinski. Looking for the run. He's got away. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho picks it up out wide. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Fofana makes the interception. That's a smartly directed ball. Now it's Dybala, and he's managed to get free. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Bastoni. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafael Leao. He's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been slung wide. Oh, no joy this time. Bastoni. Here's Zielinski. And it's Zielinski. Strong running down that left flank. He is just caressing the ball. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Serginho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Firenze clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Chance, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Punched away. Chance for a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a pretty loose pass. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Zielinski, and he's got the beating of his man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Kalulu. Batistuta finds himself offside. Looking for options for movement. Davids. That's good run. Davids! That is decidedly lacking.
Roma really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Cannavaro knocks it into space. Now it's Vlahovic. Kalulu. Fofana. Serginho. Davids. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So off we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Totti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. Davids.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Costa Curta has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost pace.
He's having a pop! They've got to be quick to recover this. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? He's picked his way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's through here. And it's been hooked away. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cannavaro with the clearance. Totti. Oh, that's a fine interception. Dybala and the through ball. Now it's Vlahovic, and he's running through. Chance! Off the post. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. This for 1-0. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Gol! Ha segnato al 61esimo minuto, numero 21.
The first breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
He's a sharp little ball here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Davids. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to...
He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. De Bruyne.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bastoni deals with that comfortably. And he cuts out the supply.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Serginho, he has found the way through. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Schneider, this is promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's made its way to him. And smartly reclaimed. Can he get on the end of this? Very nicely done. Shot a goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and
Can he finish? Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Schneider. Shoots! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Gol! Ha segnato all'86esimo minuto, numero 10, Schneider! Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5, numero 11, numero 17, Totti, numero 14, Fabio Cannavaro, numero 27. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Serginho making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.